So it's safe to say wearing a sweatsuit in Florida is a good way to use a sauna if you're poor and don't have a sauna. Did 4 laps today. Feeling like I could do more than 4 laps. And need to give a little bit of context. I've been kind of going on a little bit of a life change, health kick. I had some of the scariest, well, not some of the scariest number I've ever seen, heard of on the face of the planet Earth in the world. 425. It was a sketchy day, an eye-opening day, and since about January I've been working hard, and tell you what, you see a bunch of different videos online, different fad diets, everything like that. I don't know if what I'm doing will help any of you guys or work for anybody out there, but I've pick and choose different things from different diets. And so from 425, I'm now from January, probably more February, down about 65 pounds. Right around 359 today. So I've been sticking around about 50 pounds down for close to like a month and a half, 2 months. It's been a kind of rough kind of a few months. Also busy. Got to see my sister back from overseas. She's kicking butt, taking names, and working her butt off with her 2 lovely children. But I've been doing good. Jackson and I were really kicking butt, walking. We were up to like 6 laps. And he started to kind of fade back, and it was just uncharacteristic. And so he started getting a little bigger in the stomach, and finally took him to the vet, and they took x-rays and confirmed he has a mass in his stomach that's kind of pushing on everything. They told me it could basically rupture at any time. He's 13 years young. I've been making his diet since 2019. He has boxer in him. They're talking about something with the word histamine in the name of the tumor. I can't even remember what it is. But for about 2.5, 3 weeks, a lot of what I've been studying for me and trying to lose weight, it's actually helped me a lot, and different things I've heard and picked up, and trying to help out Buddy, because the vets, they kind of just try to not even sell you surgery, because they know he's an old dog, and they tell you it's pretty much metastasized and the likelihood is not good, and they just tell you about end of life stuff. But it was a rough day when that first happened. Went for a walk when we got back, just slow walk around the ditch, and it was just storm clouds and a rough day. Stayed up all night that night, and then researched pretty much from like 2 a.m. on for about a week. And so we're trying something called metabolic therapy, which what I've been doing is carnivore diet, ketosis, eating eggs and steak and stuff like that, butter. The main thing is staying away from not necessarily good carbohydrates, but yes, carbohydrates. But in a sense, if you're not trying to just do some carnivore diet or ketosis, the processed foods and these complex, crazy genetic carbs they have, through doing all the research and figuring out what he needs, and for metabolic therapy, there's a lot of stuff in our food that unfortunately the FDA is approving that's not approved in other countries. It's illegal. It's cancer causing, carcinogens, messes with our hormones, like all sorts of stuff I've learned. And so we've been feeding him eggs, liver, cod, chicken, turkey, no seasonings. He's getting a lot of turmeric. There's a certain dewormer that has a medication that says to be working with the mitochondria. So we're implementing that on a short basis, as well as supplements, supercharges the immune system. I don't know. He seems to be doing really good and happy. Hasn't got all the strength back. He's still got quite a large stomach. Discomfort, it's definitely there. It's rough, but just like I want all my friends and family and loved ones to kick ass and keep doing good, I know he would want us all and me to keep doing good. And so I'm not gonna try to find some sort of crutch. That might be the wrong words, because I have dove more into working out. We do 4 short laps with him, and this week I started back on my personal laps, and I'm doing a sweatsuit. None of that fancy, crazy plastics, which I'd like to get into some other stuff that are clothing, polyester, no bueno, cotton, hemp, stuff like that. We need to be wearing, but I just have an old sweatshirt, old long sleeve shirts, my wonderful pajama pants, and it works. Florida's hot, humid but hot. I make sure to drink a lot of water before I do my 4 laps. The last lap, I have not made it without taking off the sweatshirt, so it gets hot and get a little bit of a headache, so I take it off and finish the lap, go inside and sit down for a minute. I'm still sweating bullets, but I just regained a little bit of composure and came out here getting some fresh air, getting outside more. Sun works wonders. But yeah, love my boy Jax, love my family and friends, love being an uncle. My 2 nephews, well, niece and nephew. Tyler's a beast. Should probably be able to take Brom here soon enough. Want to make the choice to be around a lot longer for them, be good examples for them, and help my folks stick around and spend the quality time in their golden years. So I've helped them out with things like the water filter, and we're doing research, cutting back on a lot of the processed stuff. You still have cheat days. The main thing is not be hard on yourself. It's not our fault. It is our decisions, but they've been not being truthful to us, putting a lot of stuff, hiding a lot of stuff that it's addictive, and our food's not good for us. And they're all, I'm not gonna go all conspiracy theorists. You do your information, you do your research. I've done a lot of research into it, and it's overwhelming. It really is, because it's almost in everything. Seed oils, hydrogenated corn syrup, all these things, glyphosate in almost every single processed wheat, anything. And that's just straight cancer. And a lot of these cereals that they're giving our kids, and we're feeding our kids, I mean, some of them have legitimate just poison in them. Like, we would be arrested. It's something that's overwhelming that I've come to learn about and research, but it's not getting yourself down, moving forward, picking one foot up, making the best choices on a regular basis, and decreasing your stress, increasing your fun, your happiness. Working out, I found, You get kind of they say the runner's rush. I'm definitely not running right now. 350 pounds or 60 pounds. I ain't running yet. I'm making this, the biggest thing is a life change. I don't want this to be any fad. So I'm taking it easy, taking it slow. I don't want to get hurt. I've done stuff in the past where I've hurt my knee, twisted my ankle, and obviously the changes didn't work. Sometimes they would get worse. I'd gain more weight but I would lose a bunch of weight for a certain amount of months, but then gain more weight. Obviously I still have some bad habits I'm going to work on, but I just hope we all can strive to be better, be nice to one another. Most everybody I think in my life are good people. Some are having a bad day. And if you like this kind of stuff and you need somebody to tell you it's okay, get back on the horse, don't give up. I think I'm going to start documenting my process a lot more and seeing if it can help anybody out there that just needs that push, to motivation to just go outside, walk until you feel slightly uncomfortable, be persistent, go do it again the next day. Or if you're feeling good, you can do it 2 or 3 times a day, but small walks. And just start small and work your way up. Start reading labels. Start actually knowing what's in your food. We live in a day and age where the internet has an entire library, if not millions, thousands of libraries on our phone, this thing. And a lot of us, we kind of probably don't use it the best. I know I spend a lot of time, too much time probably, scrolling through memes and funny, dumb stuff, but just research. Do your research. Never take what I say or anybody else says for granted. Scientific process. I mean, you don't prove a theory in one experiment. You try to replicate it. So you want to do your research. Figure out what's in your food. Or just kind of think about it like a car. You put bad gas in it. It's got water, all sorts of junk, crud. You're going to foul your motor. It's not going to work right. Luckily, our body is extremely resilient, and we're able to kind of push through a lot of this stuff, but slowly but surely, if we stay eating junk, putting junk in our body, it's a matter of time before it breaks down. So I'm hoping I can make the change, lifestyle change, just better change, happier, healthier. I want to go do all the stuff I enjoyed when I was a kid. I miss roller coasters. I want to go on roller coasters again. Man, I want to go on roller coasters, skydiving, all sorts of stuff. There's all sorts of stuff I want to look forward to. But mainly, I just want to be happier, healthier, and live a much better, happier life. So, love you guys. Hope everybody's doing great. Thank you for the support with Jax. We're doing all sorts of stuff. He's doing good. Has his good days and bad days. And hope all of you guys are having a great day out there. Get outside, sweat some, drink a lot of water, clean water. I'll get into that too later. I'll explain why we did the water system on the house. But you guys have a fantastic day and stay classy, planet Earth.